Hello everyone, welcome to this series on Articles of Constitution of India. Till now we have discussed 4 articles, Article 1 to Article 4. All those 4 articles belong to Part 1, Part 1 of Indian Constitution. Today we are going to start with Article number 5. Article 5 to Article 11, these 7 articles, they belong to Part 2 of Indian Constitution, which deals with this chapter. The name of this chapter is Citizenship, right? So we are going to start with Article 5 in this particular video. Let us first try to understand the meaning of word citizenship. So citizenship is basically an idea where a person who is citizen of a country is like a member of a particular country. Citizens, they are given some exclusive rights which are not given to non-citizens. For example, in India, the high constitutional offices can only be or those offices can only be bear by an Indian citizen. A non-Indian or a non-citizen cannot take charge of those offices. For example, if you have to become President of India, you should be a citizen first. If you want to become Prime Minister of India, you should be a citizen first. If you want to become Chief Justice of India, you should be a citizen first. So high constitutional offices, they are reserved only for citizens of this particular country. Then many of the fundamental rights which are given in Part 3 of the Constitution, many of the fundamental rights are exclusively for citizens of this country. Then citizens, they cannot be deported from this country. They have right to live in this country only. So I am saying there are certain rights, certain privileges which are exclusively for citizens of a particular country, and hence who shall be the citizen of this country, that has to be defined. Constitution of India under Part 2, they have tried to explain, they have tried to define who shall be considered as citizen of this country. So let us now discuss Article 5, which deals with the same thing. Article 5 talks about citizenship at the commencement of the Constitution, meaning who shall be considered as citizen of India on 26th January 1950 when Constitution came into force. So Article 5 says, at the commencement of this Constitution, every person who has his domicile in the territory of India and the first condition is who was born in the territory of India. So meaning a person who was living in India on 26 January 1950 and who was born in India as well, such a person will be considered as citizen of India. Then Article 5b says, either of whose parents were born in territory of India. So the person whose either of the parent, either mother or father, if any one of those two were born in India, then in such a case that person will be getting citizenship of India. So please try to focus here. It is not needed that both the parents should be Indian citizen. Any one of those parents, if they are born in India, then also that person will be considered as Indian citizen. And C, it says who has been ordinarily resident in the territory of India for not less than 5 years immediately preceding such commencement shall be a citizen of India. So on 26 January 1950, if a person whose neither mother nor father was Indian citizen, who himself or herself was also not born in India, but that person is living in India for at least last 5 years, and that person, he also intends to live in India only, such a person can also be given citizenship of this country. So this is what Article 5 says, who shall be considered as citizen of India on 26 January 1950. In the next video, we will be discussing about Article 6 and Article 7. Both those articles are related to the citizenship being given to those who either chose to go to Pakistan and then come back to India, or the people who were earlier part of Pakistan but later on because of partition they came back to India. So citizenship to those people were also granted in 1950. Those things we are going to discuss in Article 6 and Article 7. So thank you so much for watching this video.